Israel sends tanks to the West Bank for the first time in 20 years. Here's why that's significant. The Israeli military this weekend deployed tanks to the occupied West Bank for the first time in 2 decades. In the background of Gaza ceasefire, Israel has steadily escalated an intense military operation in Palestinian cities in the West Bank, killing dozens and displacing tens of thousands of residents. Since Hamas October 7th attack, Israel has regularly launched airstrikes on the West Bank, which was almost unheard of before. Its defense minister, Israel Katz, said on Sunday that he instructed the military to stay for a year and to prevent the return of residents. U.S. President Donald Trump has come under withering criticism for his proposal to expel 2.1 million Palestinians from Gaza. And yet, as the left-leaning Israeli newspaper Haaretz alleged in an editorial Monday, Israel is already doing in the West Bank what it threatens to do in Gaza. The West Bank territory that lies west of the Jordan River between Israel and Jordan has been occupied by Israeli military since 1967. It is home to more than 3.3 million Palestinians. Israel captured the West Bank and East Jerusalem, including the Old City, which is religious landmarks from Jordan after a brief war in 1967. Many Israelis believe that Jews have a biblical right to the land, which they call Judea and Samaria. Since Israel captured the West Bank, around 500,000 Jewish Israelis have built homes in towns known as settlements. Because the West Bank is considered to be occupied under the international law, these settlements are illegal, but they are condoned and have been encouraged by the Israeli government. Yeah, I really just wanted to get that out, man, because they're taking the entire. They're basically kicking all the Palestinians out, and they're taking all of Palestine. I don't even want to call that Israel anymore. I don't care how you feel about it. I mean, not you in particular, but just people. I don't even want to call that, because they're just illegally dispelling these people, and they have the backing of a corrupt United States government and their corrupt Israeli government as well. And yes, whoever else is siding with them, you're a corrupt government as well. I like to say that. And
it's sad. It's a trial run, honestly, because I mean, you hear Donald Trump talking about, hey, I'll make Canada the 51st state. We're going to take Greenland, probably Mexico, Panama or whatever. And you're thinking he's just talking, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? America, I mean, under Joe Biden, Israel was allowed to take Gaza and destroy it. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
Flatten it. Kill whatever they wanted to kill. I don't mean to cut you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying they were allowed to do it. And he was supposed to be the more remorseful one. You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump said we're gonna make the Riviera of the Middle East. Well, what else are they gonna take in the Middle East? Because you can't just have Americans in the Middle East like that are gonna be under attack. They're gonna probably take most of the Middle East and take all the oil. They're gonna take Canada, they're gonna take Greenland, and they're probably gonna take parts of Mexico that are really nice. You know why? Because nobody's gonna stop them. Who's gonna stop them? Who? Russia, China, the UK. America ain't scared of the UK. The UK knows if it wasn't for America's involvement, they'd probably be Germany right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to understand the big picture. America's about expansion, and then when they start dispelling these people in Gaza, they're gonna say, "Hey, it worked. No one stopped us. Let's go do it to the people we don't like in America." You see how they had them all in Guantanamo Bay and they cleared them out.
Yeah, I'm just at a point right now. We got to more than just condemn. We have to speak on this on a regular basis and tell people who Israel really is. Israel is a puppeteer of the United States. They puppet the United States government. They have us in basically one of those sock characters. They can just talk right through us. We supplied all the bombs just for them to basically blow up and knock down every single building pretty much in Gaza. We gave them, that's billions of Americans' taxpayer dollars. When you want to cry about something, cry about that, because they're going to give them some more money to knock down the rest. Just give them billions and more dollars. So if you think you got a president in office right now who's going to help you, you don't. None of these presidents have been helpful to any of us, not throughout history. I won't name not one of them who has been helpful. When you look at the Palestinians, I look at them as being like us, even if we're not akin to each other as far as like how they treat us when we're there or how they look at us when we're there. I don't care. I can see, I feel their pain because I understand the pain of the many people of color in this country and what we've gone through. So I can only imagine, what they're going through over there right now.
Yeah, I mean, Israel owns America, bro. I mean, the UN reported a while back, about 2 years ago, they were targeting 35 states that have, states over laws banning anti-Israel bias. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk bad about them in your own. You can't even criticize any of them in your own states. Because they'd be like, "Oh, you're anti-Semitic. How so?" Because I criticize you about the horrific things you're doing.
You saw when Trump just came out and said that if you are here on any kind of a student visa and you criticize Israel, you're out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're taking away the freedom of speech out of this country. Period.
Well,
when
when
a person walks on this soil, you have the right to a freedom of speech. You have the right to the Constitution. Period. No matter if you're from this country or if you're not, you have those rights.
Well, they're hall pass aliens, so they shouldn't be saying nothing anyways.
I don't
in his mind, that's what they say.
You know what I mean? I don't.
I
get what you're saying.
They're illegal aliens, but they have a hall pass to be here.
I don't see them as being. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't see them as being illegal. If I put in for a visa and I was given a visa, then I am here legally in your country to study. This is what I'm here for. I should be under the same protections that your people are under in this country. Yes, I understand that I cannot commit crimes, but I'm not committing a crime by speaking out on atrocities. That's never been a crime in this country until now.
It is now. Welcome to New America,
it's
Wes.
It's not truly a crime, but they're trying to make it one.
They're going to.
And absolutely, I think so too.
Think about what happens. Look, he's changing all the stuff first of all, he's changing all the stuff in America that makes it so he doesn't have to get out. He doesn't have to leave his position. All the things that stopped him from being able to take over government, he's getting rid of that. He's getting rid of the stuff so he give people tax breaks. Next, think about what happens when he sits there and he's like, mission accomplished. Now I'm bored. Who do I want to terrorize next? So that's all it is. But that's what he wants off, fear and hate. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep you up to date as long as they let us do it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Uncommon Courtesy. I'm D-Mac. This is Wesley, and we'll see you next time.